Artur Matt here, and in this video we'll be applying some layer effects. Layer effects help bring our project to life, kind of make it really pop off the page, so they're a really good thing to try and experiment with. To add our layer effects, first I want to add them onto our text and our images. So I click on our text layer. Now I double click and that brings up the layer style options. Okay. We have a range of options. Some of the ones that I think make a real difference. Let's check on that bevel and emboss, that first one, and you can see it's shaped the letters slightly using different shading to kind of make them pop out of the screen a bit. Okay. Another one that I find really useful is to apply a stroke layer style. Remember, stroke is the line that's around the outside or the inside of a shape. So I can apply the stroke. I can decide how big I want it to be. So if I want to change the options, I click on the plus. This lets me, for example, adjust the size of my stroke, decide whether I want a solid color. I always think black looks really good, or you could experiment with a gradient color so it blends from, for example, black to white, and just experiment with those things. For me, I'm just going to stick with black. I think that one works really well. All sorts of different options, really. Just click, play, experiment, try the ones that work well for you. I like the outer glow. I'm going to tick that on. You see it just adds that slight brightness to it. So it's really made those letters stand out from the background. Once I'm happy with what I've created, I click OK. And that has now set those layers. And down in the layer panel, you can now see all of the different layers that it's applied. Now I want those same effects also to be part of the background. At the moment, while the letters look great, the background now looks really kind of plain and flat. Easiest way to do this is I can actually copy all of those effects that I've applied onto the text onto the background layer. So all I need to do is I just right click on the effects, and as you can see there, there's the option to copy layer style. I click that, that has now copied the layer style. I can now go onto my rectangle layer, the background layer, right click, and about halfway down, there it is, paste layer style. So as you can see, that has now applied exactly the same effects to our project, and we are pretty much done on that basic project.